And look at what the question is saying. A mixture of 40 grams of oxygen and 40 grams of helium has a total pressure of 0.900 atmosphere. What is the partial pressure of each of the gas? The formula for the partial pressure of oxygen is equal to the mole fraction of oxygen multiplied of helium is equal to the mole fraction of helium multiplied by total pressure. So the question, so let us determine the mole fraction. The first step, or the first thing we should do, will still determine the number of moles of each of the gases. So the number of moles for oxygen is equal to 40 divided by 32, and number of moles of helium is 40. The relative molecular mass of helium is approximately 1.25 moles. And what we have to do is to determine the total number of moles here. So when we determine the total number of moles, it's simply 25 moles is the total number of moles. So if the total number of moles is 11.25 moles, let us determine the mole fraction of each of the gases. The mole fraction of oxygen will be equal to number of moles of oxygen 1.25 divided by the total number of moles 11.25, and the mole fraction of helium will be equal to 10 moles divided by the total number of moles. So we have a mole fraction. It is now very easy to determine the partial pressure of each of the gases. So for oxygen, the partial pressure of oxygen is equal to mole fraction of oxygen 0.111 multiplied by the total pressure, which is 0.900, and it will give us approximately 0.1. Partial pressure of helium will be equal to the mole fraction of helium 889 multiplied by the total pressure, which is 0.900, and this will give us approximately 0.8 atmosphere. So the partial pressure of each of the gas is 0.1 atmosphere and 0.8 atmosphere.